Assalamu alaikum, doctor. This is our assignment 2 demo presentation of software construction. We are group 2 and we have built a book management system. In our GitHub, we have our README file, pom.xml, source file, and Maven for wrapper. In the README file, in our use case, we can see our system is implemented using Java and Spring Boot. It allows users to manage books by providing create, update, and delete functionalities. Our features is to create a new book with title, author, and price, update an existing book's information by ID, delete a book by its ID. We have used the technologies Java Spring Boot, Spring Data JPA H2 database for in-memory testing, Postman for API testing, IntelliJ IDEA for development. That's all for the overview. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Khalid Mahmud Sujon. So now in this section, we will present the setup of our framework. So we have selected Spring Framework. So first, we have downloaded all the packages. Let's say at first we have selected the project as Maven. Then we have selected our language, which is Java. And then we have selected the Spring version, which is 3.2.7, and the project name and so on we have selected based on our assignment name. And now let's talk about the dependencies we have added. First of all, for the dependencies we have added Spring Boot dev tools, and then we have selected JPA, and also we have added H2 database. So here we have, you can see we have generated all of our packages. So yeah, so these are the packages we have just downloaded here.
Now, let's explain what files has been given by the package and what we have created. So this is book management application is already been given by the package. So it has an annotation Spring Boot application, which means this is the environment for Java project, and a public class has been set as book management application. So now let's give it a run to see if our server runs with it. So here we can see that Tomcat server has already run with the index of 808. Now we can see it shows white label error page, which means there is no input for this package for our project to display. So now let's give it something for displaying. So the next Java file is book management Java, where we have declared the parameters and also the features, the book ID, the book name, the book author, and the book price. These are the features that we have set for the project, and we have used the getter and setter method on the constructor to define them. Then next, we have created under controller a book manage API, which actually gives the annotation for each controller, and the rest controller is the annotation that will indicate the Spring Boot that the particular class is the controller class, and the request mapping is for the book management as a whole, and we have declared the bookman as the class and get as the class. Git mapping is used to indicate which is the particular variable that we are gonna use to indicate the record, which is book ID. On the other hand, post mapping is used to create method we have returned new book created successfully. Put mapping we have used for update method we have given return for book updated successfully. Delete method is also used for deleting method will return book deleted successfully.
Okay, so as we have seen previously that these are the API files and the Java files. So according to it, so we need to get this static information in our local host. So let's see if it actually works with this. Let's run the server again. Okay, so it works. So let's go to our local host 8080 and determine the specific path. So this is our book name. So as you can see, it's already in pretty print. Book ID 001, book name 1, and book author 1, book price 10. So our static info works really good. So afterwards, we need to use a very important tool for our project, which is called Postman. So what does Postman do? It actually implements the CRUD functionalities in the API. So these are the requests that we have created to see different functionalities: post request, get request, push request, and delete request. So for post request is used to create a new information of the book, and get request is used to call the service for any information, and push request is used to update an existing book, and delete is used to delete an existing book. Okay, so let's go and comment the static information and then run it again. Okay, so let's go to Postman, where we request we use the post method, and we put whatever it is given here. Okay, so let's change it to 8. Okay, so look, we have already got a new book created successfully. So let's see if it actually shows in the local host. Yes, look, we have already got book 8 here. So we have done the create part of the CRUD, and then by request push, we're going to update this file. So how are we going to use it, do it? So we're going to update whatever is open in the local host with, let's see, we give it 11. Book 11, Harry Potter. Okay, so we'll also use the put method and give the localhost URL and send. So it's written book updated successfully. So let's see if it actually is updated. Yes, now we got a Harry Potter book. So to delete this Harry Potter book, which is already open in the local host, we just call in 11 and then we delete it. Book deleted successfully, as we can see. And then we ask for 11 to see if it actually exists. So now we say it's an empty body, it's an empty terminal, which actually means that the delete function has already worked. So that's it for the CRUD functionalities. I hope we are able to perform all the requirements of the assignment. Thank you for listening to us.